Hey guys, and welcome back to the Swansea City FIFA 17 career mode. We're on transfer deadline day. We've got 10 hours remaining and we have the small challenge of bringing in a goalkeeper after Pickford's shock and quick departure. Let's be honest, we weren't really prepared for that. And from reading through the comments, I think Perrin and Donnarumma are the most popular choices. There were also some good Premier League goalkeepers. Fraser Forster was suggested. Tom Heaton was suggested. But I think Perrin and Donnarumma are going to be the two that we go for. I'm not expecting any other deals to really happen because our goalkeeper is a priority. We're going to get rid of Lafont because the feedback was that he is way too popular. I know these two are as well, but that's who we're going to go for. We'll see what the rest of the window has in store. Maybe some more departures. Who knows? Let's continue and see what it brings. Perrin is valued at £33.5 million, but he's got less than 11 months remaining on his contract, so we can try and get him a bit cheaper. 18.5 is what I'll offer. This guy I'm definitely putting a bid for. 1.2 million is his valuation. Justin Cliver, son of Patrick, the absolute legend. 1.2 mil would be a bargain. Plenty of potential. Milan have said a bid in the region of 23.5. I had to inquire because I have absolutely no idea what his valuation is. Gonna drop it down 17.5. Let's see if we can meet them there. Received an offer for Daniel James from Blackburn. That's an offer I'm going to accept because our squad depth is quite good and he's not going to play. I'll accept that. 1.8 mil. So just 6 hours of the window remaining. They've rejected the bid for Cliver, but they've received a £1.5 million bid from another club. So I'm just going to match that. But the more concerning and pressing issue is that Genoa have rejected our bid for Perrin. So I'm going to up that because we're running out of time. It desperately needs to happen. 22.5 million. So both bids, well, Milan have accepted our £17.5 million bid for Gianluigi Donnarumma. There's only 3 hours left of the window now. I'm pretty desperate to get this wrapped up. So just to make sure, I'm going to overpay him slightly and tell him that he will be a crucial first team player. Because I think he will. I think he would start ahead of Anana. I lie, our Cliver bid hadn't been accepted, but Roda's bid has been accepted. So hopefully they'll accept ours because we offered the same amount. So Daniel James has left the club and joined Blackburn. Good luck to him. The bid... Right. Clivert's not happening. That's fine. Do you know I want 51 mil for Perrin, so I think that's out. We're going to rely solely on Donnarumma. Really, really keeping our fingers crossed that he joins. There's some massive, massive deals going through elsewhere in the Premier League. We'll have a little look at them at the end. We've received a bid of £30 million. For Nelson Semedo. That is a big offer. I'm going to counter with 45 mil because that obviously is silly money and any club would have to accept that. Now I'm also going to put a bid in because we've only got 2 hours left. You remember me talking previously about Tom Davies joining on loan from Everton. I'd still like to make that happen if it's possible. Obviously we're running out of time. Let's just put the bid in. How long do we want him for? 1 year? 1 year? Give him a bit of a goal? Yeah, 1 year. Let's do that. See if he comes. Oh, thankfully, in the nick of time, Gianluigi Donnarumma has accepted our offer and has agreed terms with the club. Pickford replaced literally in the nick of time. Although that is a wrap. That is a wrap. And that does mean that Tom Davies will not be joining the club. Left that bid a little bit late, but obviously I was preoccupied with the goalkeeper situation, which was a bit of a situation to say the least, and we might have another one because Onana is saying now that Pickford's gone, he should be in with a shout. So it's between him and Donnarumma for that #1 spot. So all the spotlight on this man, Gianluigi Donnarumma, 19 years old, signed from Milan. He's got the nod in goal today, and he's been given the #1 shirt as well. So this is the full lineup. We've got Southampton at home. We're going with a 4-1-2-1-2 formation. Very strong bench, but like I say, I just want to get those key midfielders onto the pitch. They're lining up with the 4-3-3. They're showing absolutely no fear coming here. Very strong at the back. Obviously, Van Dijk and Fonte's still there on this save because we started with squads. Fraser Forster on the bench. And our old boy, Leroy Fair. Nano, good turn. What a signing he's turned out to be so far, by the way. Blistering start to his Swansea career. He's going to get the ball back here. He's going to lay it out wide where Semedo is in a bit of space. Drills one across. Tries to catch McCarthy out. And at the second attempt, he puts it behind. Buffal taking on the defence. Lemos trying to get back. Oh, he's been absolutely skinned on this right-hand side. Cross comes in. It's dealt with by Keane. Van Dijk fizzes one into Charlie Austin. Very physical, the striker. We're trying to stay with him, and we do get the ball off him. Battling well with Sanchez. And Sigurdsson has won it. And he's released Nano. Can he get away from the defender? He's quick, Nano. Oh, he's not as strong as Van Dijk, though. Oh. Gylfi wins possession back. Nano. Back to Gylfi. Oh, very fortunate to keep that. Here is Renato Sanchez. Brought down. Free kick. Half hour. Dangerous position. Seeing Gylfi score a number of these. I think it's going to be... It's just a warning. No, it's going to be a yellow for James Ward-Prowse. Come on, Gylfi. Set piece master. Up, over and around the wall. It's all of the above, but not really in the corner. Comfortable stop from McCarthy. Tadic got some space here on this right-hand side. Plays it into Charlie Austin. Nice turn. Oh, he's completely skinned the defence. Grimaldo gets in the way. Diverts it onto the post, and we get away with it. Brilliant, but unintentional defending. Half-time whistle goes. Not a great deal of chances in that first half. Certainly nothing to force Donnarumma into action, but the game is still wide open. Might have to change the formation because we're very narrow. Ball is whipped in. Roberto half clears. Here's Jordi Classy. Ryan Bertrand. Jordi Classy. Oh, skips away from his man. Oh, it's a good, what an interception from Michael Keane. Danger's not cleared though. Tadic. Oh, Grimaldo eventually gets there, but he doesn't clear it. Tadic puts it back across. And we're still trying to scramble it away. Eventually we do so. And Sanchez has got very fortunate here and can release Dembele. Not got the numbers forward, although Nano is making a run. It's a decent looking ball. What a ball. What an unbelievable pass from Moussa Dembele. And Nano, the goal machine, with an absolutely brilliant first touch and finish. Ball hung in the air for ages. Bertrand just couldn't deal with it. Jordi Classy into Bertrand. What a challenge. Here's Nano. He's released Dembele. He's not quite clear of the defence, but Sanchez has made a run, and he is more clear. Just going to hit this. Tight angle, I know, but didn't really have any other options. Gylfi. Oh, Dembele picks it up. Dembele skins his man as well. He could double our lead here. Moussa Dembele, what a finish on his left foot. Sigurdsson had to jump over the shot, I think, to get out the way of it in the last minute. We were a bit fortunate the way we skinned the defender there. Cedric just completely mistimed his tackle. And yeah, great strike. Here is Tadic breaking down this right-hand side. Southampton have very much been in this game. Cedric with a shot, and that is the first touch for Donnarumma. First time he's been called into action, and it was a decent save. Here is Tadic. He's got the wrong side of the defence again. Twisting, turning. Great feet from Tadic. Oh, it's a pen. 1,000,000% a pen. I was trying not to slide. I was pressing B to do a stand-up tackle, and he's just lunged in there, Michael Keane. Chance then for Tadic, who won the penalty to get Southampton back into this game. Can Donnarumma be a hero? I don't think any goalkeeper would have got anywhere near that. What a penalty. Incredible strike, but 18 minutes to go, and the Saints are back in this. Sigurdsson, what a ball. Dembele is being chased by Van Dijk. It's not a battle of strength he's going to win, but he might have the pace to go all the way here. Dembele, he's into the box. Oh, that is such a cool finish. What an unbelievable little roll into the bottom corner. McCarthy is stunned. He's been in decent form, but it's just not always consistent with Dembele. But that is one of the best individual goals I've ever scored. Almost as if he'd done the keeper with the eyes, look. Brilliant. Sigurdsson plays it to his right, and Southampton have pushed all-out attack now, which is leaving gaps in their defence that Nano is trying to exploit here. Puts it on a plate for Gylfi. Could be 4. McCarthy, not sure what he was doing. I don't really care what he was doing. It is 4. Incisive counter-attack. Credit to Nano, who was shattered, just didn't have the pace. It's not a great finish, but it went in. So the scoreline in this one doesn't really reflect the pattern of the game. Southampton have been very much in this, but we've taken this opportunity to get Dolberg and Kessie some much needed time on the pitch. They haven't had a lot of game time recently, but they are very much senior players that are part of our plans as Southampton come forward looking to grab themselves a consolation. They stand it up, we get it away. Leroy Fair, that's a nice ball. Van Dijk playing as a striker now. Hits the... Whoa, I thought that was going to nestle in the top corner. Unlucky. There you go, final whistle. 3 very, very good points there. Tricky opponent, Southampton. You never really know what Southampton team's going to turn up. But we've done the business and we've got the 3 points. So tough game now as we head to the Emirates to take on Arsenal. They're playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. Danny Welbeck leading the line. Granit Xhaka, Aurier, Belotti on the bench. We tried to buy him at one point. I also saw Luciano Vietto on the bench there, so they've got plenty of attacking options. We've also decided to play a 4-2-3-1 formation, getting Lozano and Williams back involved. Santi Cazorla on the edge of the box, finds Danny Welbeck, turns, hits the shot, blocked by Michael Keane. Early warning signs. Arsenal corner, played short. The Ox drills one to the edge of the box where it's hit by El Nene and saved by Donnarumma. Danny Welbeck twisting and turning on his right-hand side. It's all Arsenal at the moment. Laid off by Coquelin, and the Ox goes within maybe a foot of giving Arsenal the lead. Oh, what a pass. Donnarumma needed to be quick, and he was. Good goalkeeping. Here is El Nene. 5 minutes before half-time would be a disastrous time to concede. Sanchez somehow skips past his man, puts the cross in. The Ox's header straight at Donnarumma. Williams finds Nano, playing as a lone striker today, I think for the first time. Good footwork from him though. He's going all the way here, Nano. Surely he's not going to give us the lead here. Oh, he should have taken the shot a bit sooner. I couldn't get it out my feet. I was like spamming B. But the defender was putting me right off. I think it was Callum Chambers. Real chance to take the lead. So our only chance that we've had, really, it's been all Arsenal in this opening 45 minutes. Flag is up, but I think that's for a free kick. Here is Iñaki Williams. Gylfi Sigurdsson's in a bit of space. What a challenge. What a tackle. That's not a good one. He's already been booked as well, Lemos. I literally just wanted to stop the 1-2, but he's got a second yellow. We've got 40 minutes to play with 10 men. Coquelin into Alexis. What a ball that is. Monreal onside. Donnarumma's made a hash of it, and Michael Keane has stopped what would have been a certain goal. Alexis Sanchez. Oh, twisting, turning. We've got two players on him. Just probably opened up space because Arsenal have already got a numerical advantage, and Sanchez has done wonders. Oh, he's gone all the way. Alexis Sanchez. Donnarumma beats the ball away. Wasn't convincing. And Sanchez clears. Williams wins possession back. Do you know what? We've got 15 minutes left. Oh, that's going to be a foul. I'll be absolutely delighted if we can hang on for a point here. Williams finds Sigurdsson. Not pacey. We're just looking to keep the ball here and frustrate Arsenal. Maybe open the defence up if we can. Like this. Lozano. Oh, the pass has just forced him a bit wide. But he cuts back onto his right foot. It's Lozano. Oh, it's blocked. Oh, that is unbelievable. Unbelievable luck. We could have stolen it right there. Ramsey finds the Ox. Arsenal on a devastating counter-attack, but that pass was shocking. And we're into the 90th minute. That may have been their last chance to win it, but we've given them the ball back. It's getting a bit scrappy as both teams getting a bit desperate and nervous, I think. Here is Alexis Sanchez into the Ox. Good challenge. Roberto finds Sigurdsson in possession now. Just going to chip it over the top because Nano has got the pace to run off the defender. Can he get it into the box? He can. Can he go all the way here, Nano? He can. Oh, I should have pulled that back. I just tried to shoot. Full-time whistle's gone, though. That's a good point, considering we played most of the second half with 10 men. Decent point. It's finished 0-0, which isn't great, you know, in terms of entertainment, but it was a good, even game. So we're jumping into European action next. That is the group. Now, I don't want to jinx anything, but Lazio, Porto and Bruges, not the most difficult group by any stretch of the imagination. I also said, we've got some emails to read, I'll go through that in a minute, that I'd have a look following deadline day at some of the biggest deals that went through. Now, I know a lot of them we already know about, but Lukaku, 68.5 million from Manchester United to Bayern Munich. Pogba has switched to City, which I know that a lot of you pointed out in the comments, but it's a big switch. That's also 68.5 million. Philippe Coutinho's gone to Real Madrid. Icardi to PSG. Oscar, we know about most of the others, but Belotti didn't even get any game time, I don't think, against us in that last match. But there were some big deals. That one still makes me sad. So, 4 games in, still not really enough time to judge any position of any club at the league table. If you want to, feel free, because we are top of the league with 3 wins and a draw. Ourselves, Stoke City and Manchester City, the only unbeaten teams left so far. You can see no real surprises. Man United down in 14th, Chelsea in 11th. But like I said, 4 games in. Depends on what fixtures you've played. But that's going to bring this episode to a close, guys. Be sure to drop a like if you are enjoying the series. Always helps the channel to continue to grow. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I will see you next time.